find, different people have different characteristics that make who they are somewhat unique. And, what works for me may not work for somebody else. And what people like about me may not be what they like about somebody else. And, um, and I think people, when they have the opportunity to be themselves, are going to be more genuine in their approach to a prospective client, or somebody that you're trying to sell to, and give them a chance to kind of put their own stamp on things.
Mm.
And that's the kind of, and I think that authenticity will come through, and they'll be happier. I guess ultimately, what just an example of this would be, as we're reaching out to prospective partners on behalf of the properties we represent, brand partners on behalf of the properties we represent. There are certain points, selling points of the properties that we're representing, that we're trying to communicate to brands. And there's different ways you can do that. One of the things that I don't like is when there's like a very formulaic email, or kind of call that you would want to make, things you'd want to say, where every single person has to say the same exact thing.
Mm.
I'm a big proponent of letting people put it in their own voice. And I always tell people, here's what I would say in this situation. Here's, how I would do it. But I want you to kind of take that in, but make it your own, right? As you're approaching different prospects with this opportunity, be yourself, be authentic, because you can tell when somebody's not being who they really are, and they sound fake, and they sound robotic. And that's not how I want our team to sound. I want people, and I also think it takes away people's enjoyment of what they're doing when they're just a robot, if they're just following a script every time they approach a prospective client. Again, you want to give them direction, you want to give them clear goals so they know what the end objective is, right? You have to be very clear about that. But you want to give them the opportunity to, you want to tell them, what's worked for you, but you want to give them the opportunity to put their own voice to it. I think when you do that, people ultimately will become more effective, and they're certainly going to enjoy it more.